Welcome guys, this is Paul Mills, also known as Binary from Raptoreum Core, and we're here for another Raptoreum update stream, and then a Smith stream following that. We've got a bit of more of a quicker structure on the stream this time, and we're going to have a special guest today as well. All exciting stuff, and thanks for watching and glad you're here. Don't forget to like and subscribe the official Raptoreum YouTube channel. You can also follow us at our Twitter, that is at Raptoreum. It's nice to see you in the chat, Chad. How you doing, Stephen? Hello, Philu. Hello, Toy. Hey, Choa. Yeah, it's been a while, bro. Hope you're good, man. Don't forget guys, if you do want to collect some Raptoreum rain tonight, head over to the hashtag stream party chat. Link is at the top right of this stream right now. We'll be doing some rain in there tonight. How you doing, Azorian? How you doing, Stephen Merritt, aka Danzig? Have you just doxed yourself, bro? In about 12 minutes, we'll head over to the RTM core team and we'll get started with an RTM update covering everything that's happened in the last week. And hopefully you'll be kept all in the loop, and maybe we'll reveal something else. How you doing, Trader Gamer? Hey, Trader Gamer, I just want to say thank you, bro. Thanks for everything. As usual, just want to shout out to White Bat Audio for letting us use the tunes tonight. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure. If any of you guys who are watching have got any audio that they want to allow us to play on the stream, then fire it over. If we like it, we'll use it. Hey Azorian, I have no idea what we're making tonight, bro. But what I do know is in the hashtag bidding channel, there is still an item that is yet to finish. The item will be finishing within the after the first 5 minutes of the stream. So you better get cracking if you want that. How you doing, Todd? Yes, the rigging has begun. How you doing, Azorian? Photon Magic and Ricky. Well, we've got Mancini here as well. Mancini from Raptoreum Zone. Check it out, guys. Raptoreum.zone. Awesome mining pool. Yeah, Mancini. It's a nice pool, bro. I don't mind talking about it. You put the work in and it shows, man. Just about another 5 minutes now, guys, and we'll get started. How you doing, X-Ray? Oh baby, it's party time. That's right, jump and crash. How you doing, Ali Card? And H&S BioSafe. Just a few more minutes now, guys. Almost there. How you doing, Seop? Okay, we're almost there now, guys. We're going to do an RTM update, let you know what's been going on in the week. And then we're going to take some questions from the community. We'll start off with the YouTube channel. And then we'll head over to the Discord and the hashtag stream party chat, where we'll be taking questions from there as well. Once all that's said and done, then we'll head over to Smith. A bit more of an upbeat kind of agenda on the Smith stream from now on, and we'll see how it goes. Can you hear me, guys?
Now we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Loud and clear.
Awesome. All right, let's get started then. So, hello to you all. This is Paul Mills, also known as Binary, and here we have Alejandro from RTM Spanish. We've got Charlie here from RTM Core, and Scherm, also head moderator. So let's get started. Do you have the agenda there, Charlie?
I did. Give me a sec. Alright.
Yeah.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So thanks for waiting around, and we're just going to get started now. So Charlie, we had a bit of a tournament going on.
Yeah, that's on the Battlefield 1942 server that I set up. I think last week I got it live. So we had a knife fight tournament, which Vibin won. Mike from iNodes, he took the pot. There was only 4 or 5 of us for that first tournament, but it was still a lot of fun, and we kind of ended up going a little bit off what we had planned for the format of it, and we had a free-for-all at the end, and the winner took the pot, and that was Vyman or Mike from iNodes. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do those tournaments weekly. They'll be for RTM pot. And also, first place winner will get a special asset once they're live on mainnet, and we'll see how we can use those for something in the future.
Is there going to be some sort of Discord role linked to it as well?
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
is
'cause
a Discord.
that's all people seem to care about, really. It's just a Discord role.
Yeah, well, not to the asset itself, but people that are playing regularly on the Battlefield 1942 server are we can give them a fragger role, which Scherm made, and that way
Yep.
whenever we have stuff going on the server, we're hopping into play, etc. We can tag that specific role in the BF 1942 channel or wherever. So
Awesome.
it's good. We've been seeing a few different community members hopping in and playing, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun going forward.
Are we going to be doing any other games, Charlie, as well, moving forward?
The top of my head, well, there's obviously the MMORPG, but that's a long ways out. There's a lot of work
Yeah,
to
I'm just
develop.
talking about general tournaments, you know.
No, the just the Battlefield 1942. It's about all I have time to really maintain and get into, and I'm gonna do some map modding there and make the maps a little bit faster and a little bit more fun. And I don't plan on adding anything else. I just don't have the time to add anything more.
And that what that means is, if anyone wants to put a bit of effort into the Raptoreum gaming tournaments and help us organise more of them, then let's go. Send me a message, or send Charlie a message, and we'll get it up and we'll get it sorted. We have decided amongst us that we were changing the game up on how we were going to do the Smith streams. So we decided we were going to have a bit more of a upbeat sort of stream in 1 hour and 15. Well, that's what he says, but you know what he's like, adding 10 minutes on every now and again. But anyway, we've opened up guest slots for the streams. We have put a tweet out and some messages out. You know, if anyone wants to come on the stream and talk about what they're doing in the blockchain space or what they're building on RTM or anything like that, then you know you're more than welcome to come on and have a chat with us. We don't bite, and it'll be nice to get involved with the Smith stream as well. And you know, you'll be famous. Yeah, so we've got a new structure, and we have got some new production sort of things in between of that. We're going to be doing one of the popular games from Trivia, which was what's in Scherm's bag, but we're going to be doing it live. So Scherm's got something in his bag, and
right now
he's got something in his bag right now. So you need to guess what it is, but it's going to be a little bit more easier than the standard what's in Scherm's bag, being the fact that he's going to allow a bit of the shape to appear through the bag. So if you can guess what's in Scherm's bag tonight, you might win some Raptoreum coins. We'll also be doing the Ask a Brit thing. I have made a little video for that, just quickly. But in terms of the actual structure of the stream, we worked on that in midweek to try and get that a bit more of a better structure for Smith and for us as well, so we can keep things and the information rolling throughout the stream with no you know, awkward silences and things like that. Nando's been busy, hasn't he, Charlie?
Yeah, he sure has. He sure has. We have some more. Well, I guess you can't really call it leakage, but he's he's put some updates of the unique assets, and in the on the GitHub we have some updates, and in the development channel. So that's rolling right along. Super exciting to see.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. If you want to see what has been leaking, then just check out the Twitter. I think there's a few things in the first 15 tweets on the profile if you want to check it out. Also, if you're in our Discord, you can go to the social media channel as well to check any of that out. Dex Trade had locked withdrawals in a similar manner to Peter B. it wasn't us. They're saying at the request of the project. Again, it wasn't us. But we have made contact with the with some key people in charge there, and apparently it's going to be sorted by Monday, which is tomorrow for me here. For some, they're already in Monday, so I don't know whether it's fixed now or not. Best to check. Delgon's got solo and hybrid mining live now on Flockpool. Do you know anything about that, Scherm?
Yeah, to go to the beta Flockpool site, you can actually put in the your password and break up how much you want percentage-wise going to solo versus to PPLNS. So you can break it up how you want to. I don't remember the exact commands for the password, but it's on the site there, and you can actually do combo solo and pool mining now as well.
Fantastic. We do have a new gaming section going up on the site pretty soon. We're going to have links to the Battlefield tournament and how to get set up with that, because obviously there's going to be more on the way, and any other games that we're going to be competing irrationally on during the early hours of the morning, you know, anything like that. And also there'll be links to the sites of the games that are in production, so if you want to reach out and help out with any of that, with that side of things, then you can go through that and yeah, check it out. That will be live within the next week, if I get time to do it. I'll get there eventually. We've been working with the Nowput project, getting them set up to work with the Raptoreum chain. We've also been helping them out with art and branding, and Piggy's been helping them out with their white paper. I've edited the white paper and made it look pretty, so now that is up over on their server. I think it's up on the Twitter as well, so if you want to check that out, head over there. It's an early version of the white paper. It can change over time. The Spanish team, also headed by Alejandro, has been working on like an RTM magazine featuring Troy. Can you tell us about that, Alejandro?
Yes, hello guys. Good evening,
Good
everybody.
Evening.
Yeah, well, we are working in a flickbook. Actually, is something that we try to now have for the community, so they can learn about the project. In this case, we talk about Ghostwriter. We want to show the people what we are doing, what you guys are doing on the Coda team and in the developer team. And we want to show the people how good is the technology that Raptoreum is creating every day. So we decide to make this weekly or every Sunday in this flickbook, because it's more interactive. People can really enjoy the use of that. I don't know, a digital book you can call it.
Mm-hmm.
And we are really I think it's a lot of work. We take some places from the normal social networks in the week, so we are going to make this and maintain the flickbook in the weekends. And actually we have 2 bots now for trivia. We have 1 bot for trivia in Discord and 1 bot for trivia in Telegram. And we are going to make the trivias about this information that comes out on the book, because we think the community have to be they need to learn about blockchain, about the projects, about community, about markets too, because so many people come into a community and they get disappointed because they wanted to always see high prices, and they always wanted to see successful cryptocurrencies and get rich like all the memes are promised. And we have to teach the people that it's not only about market and price. It's more than what you guys are doing for the crypto space and for the blockchain communities. Like for example, you see, Ghostwriter algorithm is a free open source, so everybody can use it and everybody can fork it. Of course, there are many forks right now doing crazy things, but you guys are working for free for the freedom of the people and for the good of blockchain technology, and that's why we have to teach community to so they can learn that and try to appreciate that, you know. That's what we are doing, and I think it's going to be good, better every day.
Absolutely.
Hope
Yeah.
so.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Charlie, we've got some issues with the Explorer. How's that going along?
Yeah, there's like I switched it over to a new setup just over a week ago, and we're having a few issues with timeouts in between the load balancer and the nodes. Uh, we're working on it. It's gonna get better. We're gonna fix it. So, I mean, if you see that it's not loading for you, first of all, just try clearing your cache on your browser. If it persists, feel free to ping me or to DM me anytime. But we are aware of a couple of issues with the new setup. It's a completely different setup than what it was. It was needed to be able to scale it a bit more. So you know, there's a few little bugs that have popped up. So we are aware of it. We are working on it. We'll get them squished, and it should be good to go.
Fantastic. Okay, guys. Viral Decay, also known as Tyler Looney, is not here today. He's not very well, so we're not going to be talking about what he's working on today, but he will be here from the next stream, hopefully. Scherm, how is the community? What's going on?
Yeah, the community's doing good. Everybody definitely enjoyed the tournament yesterday, the Battlefield 1942 tournament. Definitely had fun over there. Definitely looking to build up definitely a big group of people to play, and this way you always have some people on the server to play. So, I mean, if you do want that role, the fragger role, let me know, and I'll give you the role so you can ping people when you're playing. We also created a voice chat as well for in game, so everybody can sit in voice chat and talk to each other there as well while you're playing. The only other thing is that the RCC bot did have a little bug where people were getting a ton of blocks for spamming messages, which has also been fixed now as well. So hopefully we'll reduce some of that spam.
Yeah. So does that mean we don't need to punish the people for spamming anymore?
Well, we can still punish them if they ignore warnings not to do so.
Yeah. Okay, Alejandro. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, you know, guys, I'm from Venezuela. I'm a lawyer in Venezuela.
Okay.
And well, I get into crypto since 5 years ago. Start liking too much, you know, mining and doing things like that. So I'm away from my country because all this political situation there. I'm in Brazil. I'm living here with my sons. I got 2 sons here. One of my sons already left me. He's living in Chile with a girlfriend, so I'm getting old. 44, and one of my sons already left me, so I can do much more. Um, and my wife is beautiful, nice. She loves me too much. And we are a Raptoreum family. We like Raptoreum. We keep working every day and, and teaching people every day and doing things every day about Raptoreum. And that's what we are now.
All right. Why don't you tell everybody how you have grown your community, what you did, and
Yes.
how
Well,
you've got to the stage you are now.
yes. Well, actually, the community started growing because Raptorium is of course I tried to tell the people what I was doing with my smart nodes, and the people start to get into the project because they really like it. Of course, in the time of the FOMO and all the people buying to try to keep the how do you call this, the 1.8 millions Raptorium for keeping the notes. In all that time, a lot of people come to the community. They was thinking something strange what happening. The price was going up, boom, boom, boom. So the people came on that moment alone by themselves, but some of them come because we try to teach them. In our countries, on our culture, in the Spanish community, the Hispanic community, and things about cryptocurrency are too confused. It's very difficult to find information. Well, it was very difficult to find information. Now there is a lot of YouTubers there talking about anything, but 2 years ago or more, it was very difficult to find information. The Core wallets are a headache. Nobody likes Core wallets, so it's very complicated to find somebody who's playing everything, and how to mine and how to do this and how do I fix this, and how do I download the bootstrap, because people is lazy. So what we are trying to do is make the things easy for the community, so they come and join us, and I think they like it. Right now, all the problems for FTX and all these stupid things on the crypto world, and of course all these crazy things about the banks are putting the people away from crypto. It seems last week ago was very difficult to find people on the community who wants to be active, but right now when they start to see the banks are falling down in pieces like we say years ago, and right now when we see everything depends on not really on a stable economical system. Everything depends on the trust. How much do you trust the banks? And you see all these falls. I think we are waiting for people now to join the community the next months that are coming in, because the thing of the banks is not only happening now, it's going to keep happening one time and another time. So I think a lot of people is going to be here in the community and for crypto communities. I'm sure about it.
Yeah. I think when the banks start getting in trouble, a lot of people, well, I'll say a lot of people's professionals in the space see that as the end. It's the bottom. It's like in the last financial crash of 2008. The banks were folding at around that time, and there was bailouts here and there, and that's what's going on right now.
Yeah, and actually, if you see what happened with these banks, actually all these banks was part of these new companies, about crypto, about technology, and all of that. So when you see that happening to these banks, what are you waiting for the other banks? You don't wait something good. That's why all the people now are trying to jump into Bitcoin and crypto. So I guess the new change are coming. I don't know how deep this is going to be, but this is a time to remember to the people that cryptocurrencies are different than fiat money, and they are printing every day. But cryptocurrency get mines every day, but they got limit. This guy doesn't have limits. They are printing years and year more and more money. They are inflating everything. So I believe more in crypto. I keep paying on crypto.
Awesome, bro. Thanks for that. Okay, so we are going to take some questions from the community now. We're gonna head over to the YouTube channel and see what people have been saying over there, and we will answer anything that isn't completely irrational.
I see one there. Where's the best place to buy Raptoreum merch?
Probably the Shopify store. We do have a
Santos store.
Yeah, the Santos store. That is shop.raptorium.shopify.com or something like that.
Yeah, I believe so, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I can just check that.
Or even throw it in the
Raptorium.
in the chat there.
Raptoreum.myshopify.com. That's what it is.
On my Shopify,
Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Do I hear StarCraft 2? I mean, Mancini, if you wanna run a StarCraft battle server, then let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
More volume to the bit microphone. I did raise it up, yeah. Very good. The weekly published by the Raptoreum team is Spanish. It is something very special. Yeah, you've got fans, Alejandro.
Yeah, they really like it. We try to make them happy. I think we are doing it. Yes.
Nice.
Bit, you've got to speak something in Spanish, even if it's a couple of greetings to the community. Carry on. Anything in Spanish?
Do I have to say, or
Yeah,
you are going
yeah.
to...
Talk in Spanish.
Yeah.
Talk to your community in Spanish. Go ahead.
Ok. Bueno, gente, ¿cómo están? Un saludo. Bueno, muy orgulloso de estar aquí con los amigos hoy y bueno, un gran saludo a todos, a la comunidad en español. Sé que les ha gustado el semanario, espero que se lo disfruten y bueno, un gran abrazo a todos. Sé que están ahí, somos parte de esto y agradecido con ellos que nos invitan hoy a estar aquí como comunidad. Abrazo, pues. I say,
Nice.
yeah, I say hello to them.
Cool. Michael Chebviv says, but prices continue to fall. We're not sitting here chasing prices, bro. We're just hard at work every day. That's all we care about. You might sit there and care about the price of something against a fiat value of something. That is your thing, bro. Nothing to do with us.
That's one of the things I like to say to the community always. When I was 1 year ago, all the prices was high. I always say to people, hey, listen, if you're gonna look the price and you don't gonna wait for years about the whole project get really develop it, you know, it really comes out, you are gonna get crazy. That's why I don't see prices anymore. I don't want to see it anymore because I saw there is no, of course, demand in this moment. We are in a crypto winter, or I don't know how you call this, but I don't like to see prices anymore. I keep getting crypto. That's what I wanted to hold crypto and save crypto. That's what I like.
Cool. Matteo Nouvel is saying, where can I find the doc on where to mine solo on my node or create my solo pool? Scherm?
I don't know if we have a doc for to create your own pool, but obviously some of the pools do offer solo mining. The beta flock pool site right now is 0% fee while it's in beta, and you can solo mine there as well, or hybrid mine.
Awesome. All right, we're going to quickly head over to the stream party chat and we'll take a couple of questions from there. If anyone's got any questions on the Discord, let us know right now. And we're going to have a couple of minutes more questions, and then we're going to go into a small interlude, and then we're going to head over to Smith. Other projects have assets. What makes RTM different from, say, Digibyte? Charlie?
I can't say too much on that. I'm not familiar with Digibyte. I have not followed or looked at Digibyte in years, so I can't really say what makes Raptoreum different from Digibyte. I honestly have no idea.
Well, can you talk about how awesome our assets are going to be instead?
They're super awesome.
There you go.
But I mean, we're just
but they're going to be protocol level, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's more about what they're built on and the network behind it as well. I mean, you're getting some additional security, some additional speed with the decoupling.
All right, he's saying compare it from any other coin. So how would you compare the way we're going to be doing assets to Ethereum?
You know what? I that's a more of a big Piggy question. He knows more about that than I do, to be honest. I know what we're doing. I'm not really. I don't see anybody as really competition to what we're doing. So I don't analyze other projects really to look at why we might be doing it better at this point.
Yep. Okay. So we are. Well, we currently have Nando, which is who is showing off assets, time-locked assets, which is a use case in its own right for projects like Naup and NFT projects and things like that, who want to do staggered releases. We have, when combined with the smart contract layer, which will have languages in Java and Python, our assets will be able to have so much more utility than the other chains, just for the simple fact of the common languages interlinked with that sort of side of things. So I am personally excited about what's to come with the assets combined with the contracts, and even just assets on their own is a great thing as well, because it enables us to launch marketplaces where people can really interact with the the DeFi side of the chain that we're currently building. A lot of DeFi functions are going to be at protocol level as well, which means we free up a lot of the chain for other things. Okay, Piggy did say he was going to be on here, but he's obviously busy. He's just had a newborn, so he's not on here at the moment, it seems. We are going to say our goodbyes right now, and we are going to have a small interlude into the Smith stream. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week for another Raptoreum update stream. Catch you later, guys.
We'll go.
Okay, guys, we're going to head over to CryptoSmith now. How you doing, Smith? Can you hear us? Oh, he's doing the old, oh, hi there thing.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you.
Yeah.
No one.
The classic. How are you, Smith?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Doing good,
thank
good.
Good.
Did I see Piggy trying to join earlier on the interlude?
That was just me disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, right, okay. Well, hi guys, welcome to the CryptoSmith stream. Here we have Jesse Lambert, the man himself, CryptoSmith. We have Alejandro along here for the stream. We have Charlie, and we have Scherm as well. And yeah, we're gonna have a bit more of an upbeat sort of stream than usual. We are going to, yeah, we're going to try and stick to a plan. So we'll see how we go. Yeah.
I hear we have a guest today.
We do have a guest. The guest is Alejandro, who is the boss of Raptoreum Spanish. He runs the marketing for Raptoreum Spanish. Sorry.
Hola, Alejandro.
Hey, hola, CryptoSmith. How are you?
Bueno.
Qué bueno, qué bueno. Nosotros en la comunidad siempre te vemos. Estás ahí dándole fuerte al trabajo.
And Minueto Spanish. Le minute española.
And we always watching you from the community. We see you're working hard all the time.
Nice.
Okay,
Good,
guys. Okay, guys. So as you know, we have had an auction that's lasted for over the week, and the auction is imminently going to end in literally 5 minutes.
Hurry.
It's in literally 5 minutes from now. It's going to end. So 10 past the hour, or wherever you are.
300 seconds.
That's when it ends. So have you got the item there?
I don't. It's in the box.
Or is it? Oh yeah, it's in the box.
It's
Yeah.
up front, awaiting shipment, but we can go get it.
Awesome. Let's go.
We're currently leading the bidding. You got 5 in at 9,696.969.
Yep. So if you want this item that Smith's going to show you very shortly, make sure you head over to the bidding channel.
Sir Lose Thyself just put in a bid.
Oh, is he?
42,000.
What? Okay. So it's in its own special RTM box. There we go.
Oh, yes.
So tell us a bit about that, Smith. Tell us a bit about how it was made.
So we took some Damascus, some low layer count Damascus, and rather than draw it out with the lines or the layers going from top to bottom, we actually flipped it.
Okay.
We squished it this way.
Yep.
And produced and just kind of gave it a square section and just let the hammer do its thing. And what that did was it kind of drove out the sides and made them round, so you could see the remnants of our original square. And then we just again allowed it to splish it out. Then we created a recess in there. And then after the recess, we went and punched the logo in there, put it all together, and then we took everybody along for the ride for the laser scanning of it all.
Awesome.
And so we do have that laser scan file done in the computer, and as soon as we get a winning bidder, this is ready to ship, and the laser scan file is ready to send.
Awesome stuff. Well, we've got another 3 minutes left on that item. Just another 3 minutes, guys. So if you want it, get a move on. Currently, Salute Thyself is in the lead with 42,000. That is RTM.
So here, you remember last time we did the billet, the Raptoreum billet,
Oh, yeah?
and we put wrought iron and then the Damascus in the center,
Okay.
and then wrought iron on the other side. So this is half of that billet. And the other half is in the fire waiting for us.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
So the other half is right here.
I think I'll turn my camera off to help with your stream. I think you should do the
Look at
same,
this.
Alejandro. Turn your camera off.
Look at this. This is cool. Whoa. That was neat.
Yeah, yeah.
The oxidized, so wrought iron oxidizes really well. Or, I mean, really bad, but really good, I guess. And the
Usually.
whole oxidized layer just came off.
Oh, look at that.
Huh. No way.
I've never seen that. Check it out. Check the logo out.
That's great. Wow.
And then, of course, it's right here in the billet as well.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, guys, just another minute left now.
Oh, so you got the logo in it.
Just another minute left now for the Raptoreum Damascus keychain.
So we're going to do some forging on the Tonto. And then to stay in line, yeah.
Almost at the end now, guys. There we go. That's the end now. Salute Thyself.
Congrats.
Congrats. We'll get the shipping address and get that over to you once you finish with it, Smith. Okay, so the topic of the stream for today. Well, the title was integrated. Why are we called integrated, Smith?
So we're going to try and start theming our titles with who we have available to talk to, and what we're going to build in there. So part of with Alejandro was talking about AI and how it's going to affect everything. So we want to know how and what the implications are for the integration of that into our society as a whole. And we'll speak to some other points also with you, Alejandro, about the intricacies of all that. But in order to theme everything, we want to do integration of that, as well as it is going to theme our build with the integration. I think what we're going to do is we're going to create a case, custom case for a USB stick. We're going to integrate the USB stick into the housing of Makume Gane, which is quite a specialized material.
So this is going to
why
be.
the title.
We're going to have a Makume Gane USB stick, yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what size stick is it?
32 gig. So we went and got one. Went and purchased one.
Okay.
We got the guts out.
Yep.
And we are going to You may have seen Smith Jr.
Yeah, of course.
hammering away on this piece of metal. And this is Makume Gane. And what it's going to produce is this pattern here.
Oh, that's
cool.
nice, yeah.
So we'll take this and we'll stretch it out and make it usable. In the meanwhile, though, we are going to continue working on our billet while while you kind of navigate us through the stream today.
Okay, I'm trying my best here. We'll see how we go. Okay, so Alejandro, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I know that you've been using a lot of AI in terms of helping the marketing and things like that. How do you feel it's currently helping the world, and how do you see that it might harm the world?
Well, that's a big question, huh?
Yeah, that's why we got
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, I like artificial intelligence because I've been using that in the last 3 months with many things on my life and with for example, the community of Raptoreum, and it helps a lot. My profession, I'm a lawyer, like I say. So having this, for example, ChatGPT, is like having a free assistant. I can I can really ask him anything, and he's doing anything I want. Of course, I have to give them some instruction. So it's very good, and of course, the problem was, I think, okay, the problem is the problem is that I see Bill Gates' hands into the whole thing. You see, so that's not good. I last week I was asking ChatGPT how he was make it, and he says he was make it by some developers and blah 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 in Java language. Okay, and I asked him if he can be built it into a blockchain. He can be put it into a blockchain. Actually, he say yes. So I asked him if he was decentralized, and he say no. I am uncentralized. My owner is I don't remember this company that is almost owned by Bill Gates right now. So I asked it, and they say, yeah, I can be decentralized if you want. So developer have to work to put me decentralized. You don't have the code, so that's the main problem, huh? You don't have the code to have a real ChatGPT decentralized for everybody in the world. So we are having this dark person putting $10,000 million into a company that have the most powerful code I never seen. So that's not good. That's dangerous. But you see, the function of the artificial intelligence, and in this case, ChatGPT, it's amazing. I've been using for everything, and it's working perfect. And actually, I give them some information about a sentence from a court, and I tell him that give me a resume of this or answer this, and he actually read the whole thing in seconds and give me answers, and it's fantastic. So I think it can be done many good things for the world, but as soon as that we can have it decentralized and not censored, but if we are going to have it in the same hands of persons that are making a crazy thing in the world and centralizing on their hands, and they can censor it, so we are just making a party with nothing to celebrate, you see. So it's not, I don't know if you understand me very well, but
yeah, I understand you clearly.
I think it's very good, but not in their hands. I think it's going to be great if we have it in a blockchain. And I asked him, of course, I'm going to make a video about it, because I asked him if he can be built in Raptoreum. He say yes, ChatGPT. So guys, you have to build a ChatGPT in Raptoreum blockchain, huh? Would be great.
Yeah. So how do you think it would benefit a blockchain if it was in that sort of format?
I think it's going to be great if he, for example, the blockchain technology gets more, sophisticated, and we are start using, for example, Raptorium in many things, because Raptorium we are talking about normal languages, programming languages. So I think it's going to be great if we have this kind of um, code free for everybody can use it and build tools and build, I don't know, whatever they want. Um, I use the other one that is on Discord, the Mid Journey. I'm been using it for the social network of Raptorians and some getting some nice images, and it's fantastic too. That's crazy. It's beautiful and fantastic. It works very good. So I think it's going to be great for the people, but it have to be changes there. It have to be more. Actually, it have to be more free.
Yeah.
It's not free right now. Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Do you think that it can help in production of items, in like deciding how it should be designed and things like that, in order to get like the best sort of properties out of an item? So like AI could design a knife for Smith, and then Smith
yes.
could build it, and the AI would know that it would be the best knife in terms of design for the use it would be, and then Smith could
yes.
literally build it from that. What do you think about that, Smith?
You know what? Actually, that leads me to a question that I had for Alejandro, and that is creativity, specifically speaking to the ability to have something come from nothing. Now, I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand AI is essentially a conglomerate of information, justly, right? But how does that play into creativity? Can it act as an extension? Like, is it still something that we can typically program? And I think your answer would kind of help me answer how I feel about we're melting the Kume.
Yeah, I think that this Imagine tool, Mid Journey, can do fantastic designs, and of course can do beautiful things. Like, for example, Smith can have an idea or something different, something really different. Yeah, this kind of tools have really the minds of thousands of persons thinking in the same time. So I think it's very good. But of course, like I say, it's not easy to use too. So maybe if you need something on 3D or something like that, it will be very difficult to build it. But uh, it's easy to have just an idea. It gives you the main idea, and then the people have to still working on real things, because this is just like creator of ideas, and of course it give you a first imagine of something that you really want, but then you have to come the real work that, for example, right now Smith are doing in this moment, I mean the iron and the steel, and of course it's going to be the same for the lawyers and for the developers and for everybody, because it's not really perfect. I am a lawyer, so I know he was giving me answers, but the things he was giving me, ChatGPT in this case, it was not perfect. They have mistakes. He was something, sometimes he gets out of the important thing, that the idea that I really wanted. But it's beautiful. It's like if you having a good helper on your hands, close to you, a person who can help you a lot. I think we have to use it on that way, and learn and have fun with that.
Hey, Scherm, are you ever worried that some of the people that you're trying to moderate on Discord might not even be real?
It's definitely a possibility. I'm definitely sure there's some bots out there talking away that I'm not aware of. I'm talking to some AIs for sure.
I mean, yeah, we're in the
I mean,
age.
such a good trivia. You got some of those people that are definitely bots. You know, they can't possibly be real.
Why? Because they get the answer so quickly.
Every time.
Well, there is Todd.
Exactly.
Yeah, Todd's definitely a bot. He's definitely a product.
No doubt
of,
about it.
A product of ChatGPT, definitely.
I wanted to tell you something, guys. You know all this flick book that we make for Raptoreum?
Yep.
Actually, ChatGPT was my helper. He do 90% of the job. Do you understand?
Nice.
I really enjoyed doing that. Of course, it take me times because, like I say, we have to check everything he's writing. But he was my assistant, so he make the whole thing. I told him the ideas. I make a copy of what tree he was writing and what he was on Raptoreum papers, and I pull the whole information into ChatGPT. And I say, hey, make me a flick book and give me ideas, and he make the whole thing. It takes him like 1 minute or something like that. Of course, I have to check the whole thing again and take the bad things or the things that he done. I didn't like it. But the flick book, it was ChatGPT, and it's something that we can really have fun with that, learn because he make it and I have to read it. So I know a lot about ghostwriter algorithm right now and things that I didn't know before. So I really like it. I think it's fantastic.
Yep. It's definitely revolutionary.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to send a small amount of rain to the stream party chat. If you're not already in our Discord and you are watching, the link is at the top right of the stream. Head over to the hashtag stream party chat after you've completed the verification. So I will give it 1 minute and then I will send some rain over to that chat.
So to answer the question earlier, I don't think I would hand off even the inspirational degree or process of letting, say, ChatGPT create the building block for the idea of a knife. And I don't think that it's because I think the inherent question is, are we going to let artificial intelligence get powerful enough to overtake the human race, right? That's the ultimate fear. I think it's more or less, I think the only way that's going to happen is, it's like safety equipment. Sure, it has a good use case and there's good cause for it, but what it's caused us to do more than become safe is how to stop using our basic senses, because we no longer have to rely on them because of the amount of protection that's given to us. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
So giving up that aspect of, say, in our case, the knife building process, really causes me to lose that muscle. And that's it. It wouldn't be for the fear of the AI fueled Armageddon so much as it would be the death of the creative bone or the creative muscle in the human mind.
Gotcha. Okay, Smith, we are building a little case for the USB 32 gig drive. What kind of thickness are we going to get out of this case with the metal Magune or whatever it's called?
Makumegane. We are going to go. We're going to go for about 30, 40, 50,000 thick, 30 to 50,000 thick.
What's that in metric?
I think 30,000. It's about half a mil.
Okay.
Yeah, about half a mil.
Half a mil. Well, that's thin. I mean, that's like... Okay, so how are we going to do it? Are you going to cut the sides and join it all together, or are you going to like bend it into shape?
I'll make it in 3 pieces. I'll bend a U channel
Okay.
and then create a top, and I'll solder it together. After which I will probably epoxy the circuit board itself into place.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, Smith, did you well, I'm not I was going to say celebrated, but did you have Mother's Day over there today?
Mother's Day?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Mother's Day only happens during lobster season, and lobster
It's-
season is
It's not
the way
Mother's
to only
Day.
get- No.
All
Mother's
right.
Day.
Yeah, we had Mother's Day today. And so I mean I didn't actually go and see my mother. I was at my mother-in-law's. I'm going to see my mother on Wednesday. So, Mum, if you're watching, I do apologise about that. But there's no, you don't have to be salty about it or anything.
Over in England, wouldn't you call it Mummy's Day? Mummy's Day.
No, maybe a child would say Mummy's Day. It's Mother's Day. Yeah, I think I'm going to take her for a meal or something, and I did make her something with the kids, but I'm not too sure whether she'll appreciate it. I made her some sunglasses from an old water bottle and
Yeah,
some
Jeez.
and some ice cream sticks. Yeah, I did send it in the chat, Charlie.
Yeah, I saw it was pretty good. Do you have a
Yep.
traditional gift there for Mother's Day? Something that you kind of give every Mother's Day?
I mean, most mothers get flowers and some chocolates and you know, the usual cheesy stuff.
Jeez.
But I always try and do something different. Like one year I made my mother a card out of circuit boards. I glued them all together and made her a card out of that.
Did you put to good use?
I don't think so.
Does
Yeah,
it mind
I think so,
Raptoreum?
Well, no, it didn't mind Raptoreum, but it was it was
Like
just something I did back in the day. But this year, she's the lucky female to receive some water bottle sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Nice.
They're-
Yeah.
They were really well done.
And so what about your wife? Does she expect you to celebrate her as a mother?
Well, yeah.
On Mother's Day?
So yeah, but that's nothing to do with me because she's not my mother.
And this was what I was gonna get at, right? I think every wife dreads those. Well, you're not my mother.
So the kids made her like 5 different Mother's Day cards. They made her some little things, and they did some things for her at school as well. So, and my daughter wanted to make her breakfast in bed, but she was a bit too young for it, so that didn't happen. But anyway,
Anyone can help out.
but yeah, she seemed to have a nice day at the mother-in-law's.
Nice.
And had a meal and things like that, you know. So when do you have like a Mother's Day, Alejandro? Do you have one over there?
Oh yes, we have Mother Days. Well, actually, there are different Mother Days because I'm in Brazil and the days they change here, Brazil. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they are different than the rest of the days. They are different. They are different days here in Brazil. For example, the Day of the Children and all that. But actually, the Mother Days to me is the day from Venezuela and is the 14th of May.
Okay. Yeah.
And when do you have Mother Day? Is the same day, 14th of May?
It is here in the U.S. I guess the Brits do it different.
Yeah, we do it different. It's like the some kind of Sunday at the certain time of the month or something. I can't even remember what it is, and I'm English. I just get told when it is, and I'll go along with it. You know.
Okay. Well, I think my mother is watching me right now.
Oh shit.
She's with my brother on home. I maybe she's looking the video. I told her. I hope she did.
Is there anything?
Hola, mamá.
Is there anything you want to say to your mom? Carry on.
Y bueno, espero que estén viendo el video y que les guste. Bueno, bendición. Yes.
Alejandro,
Yes.
is it true that if you step out of line, your mother's going to throw her sandal at you?
Oh, how do you say? What?
Oh,
You get a shoe thrown at you, your sandal. You misbehave.
If you step out of line, will your mother throw a shoe at you?
Oh yes, she will. She done that before when I was a child, many times. They were different times, huh?
Yeah. So where are we at now, Smith?
We are. I've switched over to the power hammer just to get this drawn out a little faster. Then we're going to put it back in the roller.
Okay.
And get it stretched out, and it should happen a little faster.
All right.
What about Smith? He didn't want to use Mid-Journey for doing anything, Smith.
You're gonna turn off the machine here. You're gonna have to say that again.
You don't like Mid-Journey? You don't want to do some knife or things like that on artificial intelligence? You can have some idea of different things. You don't like that?
I mean, I've always been the first to technology in our family. I do like that kind of stuff for sure. I think the only part is I don't want to grow reliant on it, and I kind of know that I would. Yeah, so I want to. I've said before in this stream that I like to go headlong into situations where I know there's a high probability of failure, and that causes me to really stretch some muscles and grow in places I never knew existed, because I get confronted with mistakes that I never would have been confronted with had I not gone into something without the adequate knowledge to do so. And I find that it's a better learning experience for myself. And I think something like Chat GPT or taking away that process would rob me. It would take that away from me. So
all right, guys, it is now time for Ask a Brit. And I've created a little stupid video for the intro for it.
We got an intro video?
Yeah,
Nice.
we've got an intro for Ask a Brit, so I'll send that over now. Hope you all enjoy it.
Shot?
Okay. Yeah, that was the most tackiest intro, but there we go. So it's time for Ask a Brit. So what do you want to ask a Brit?
okay. If I were to walk into your kitchen.
Yeah?
No. If you were to be in a public kitchen and
Okay.
I were the busboy, and I had a stack of plates in my hand, and I dropped them, what would you do?
I would help you clean them up, and I would try and prevent you from feeling bad about what's just happened.
You wouldn't cheer?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, I'd probably go over and help them out and get it up. Yeah.
So I understood what I understood was that if you drop a stack of plates in a bar or pub or a public kitchen or cafeteria of any sort.
But it depends where you are and the demographic of the people that are there. I mean, if you're in if you're in a bar and it's like everyone's drinking nail, you know, and someone drops a glass, for example, everyone's like, "Way!" when it gets smashed on the floor. And it kind of ignites the bar, I suppose, when that happens.
So I read that it was almost a tradition. Like the tradition is to cheer someone on for doing such a folly.
Are you trying to say that we need to cheer you on when you drop something?
Possibly.
Okay.
Let it stabs him in the foot, you know, so then we're not going to cheer.
Too soon, Scherm.
I'm sure a little too much.
Too soon.
Okay. So Lose Thyself is saying Mother's Day in the UK is apparently 3 weeks before Easter. Well, you've taught me something. Okay, has anyone got any more questions for a Brit? If you want to ask a Brit anything, I'll try and answer anything. Although I'm not probably the best example of a Brit.
Do you believe that you're an authority on English?
Do I believe that I am an authority on English?
Yes, the language.
I mean,
like if there's an
I would say yes.
yeah, maybe that's part we should say. Ask a question about a Brit.
Yeah.
I don't like the way this game's turning out. Why do RM is saying, why do Brits call cookies biscuits and chips crisps? Well, cookies are literally biscuits with chocolate chips in them. But biscuits are a vast plethora of different types that you could not even imagine. And we like our biscuits here, especially bourbon creams, and also well, bourbon creams is my favorite actually. We have rich tea as well, which is like a biscuit that hardly tastes of anything. Lose Thyself is saying, why are there so many bellends? We like to call each other bellends here. It's just one of those things, guys. Most of the Raptoreum server now are calling each other bellends. It's sort of caught on over there. So it can't be a bad thing, can it?
And we have a bell end every trivia.
And we have a bell end every trivia as well, of all the people in the world that do something completely stupid or irrational in their life, and the community has to guess who it is. Okay, so now I think we're going to go over to Scherm, and it's time for what's in Scherm's bag. I'm interested to see today what is in your bag, Scherm. So are you going to
pull my camera here? Yeah.
Yep. Get the camera on.
All right. Let's do that. What's in my bag?
What's in your bag, Scherm? All right, hold it closer to the camera. Get all the sides of it. What's in that bag, guys? If you know what's in that bag, let us know in the Discord stream party chat. And if you get it right,
I'll give you a clue. It's not as rigged as trivia ones. It's only one word.
It's only one word.
What is it?
What is it? You got 3 minutes, guys. What is in Scherm's bag? Actually, no, we've actually got 10 minutes. Sorry. We actually got 10. Yeah, so what's in Scherm's bag?
Let's have a look.
Bingo.
I mean, someone said it.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Well done,
Good
Izorian.
job. Good job.
You have now won the live round of What's in Scherm's bag.
First one. Congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
On stream.
Yeah, so it is a mouse. Scherm, are you going to show us what it is? You've just
I
gone.
should probably do that. I should probably actually show you what's actually in the bag.
Exactly, man.
Hold on. Let me put my camera back. All right, there you go. Mouse. Logitech. Bluetooth mouse.
See,
I want to stay with the theme today. You know, be integrated. It keeps me integrated into the computer, you know.
We'll watch it.
well, that was quick. So, yeah. Well, that was a lot quicker than 10 minutes. So we've got
Don't say it.
Don't say what?
Sherm knows.
Oh, sorry. Did you drop something?
No.
Or did you put salt on something?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
I thought Sherm would have been all over that. A little bit of Steve Carell there.
Yep.
That didn't take. Never mind. I'm not going to spell it out.
All right. I'm just going to do a little bit more rain at the stream party chat. If you want some rain, give me an R.
Go. All of it. Pulse to get it in. Once it's in, drive it through, okay? Perfect.
Big Piggy didn't get, he lost an hour, he says.
Oh, right. Okay.
Time change messed him up.
Okay. We've got a fair few R's. Hey, Alejandro, you are the head of Raptoreum Spanish. Does that mean that you are familiar with different dialects of Spanish as well?
Oh yes, in the Spanish language we have different dialects. Yes, in every country they have different ways to say things, and sometimes we say something in Venezuela that it doesn't like to the Argentinians, or the ones from Peru, they didn't like the things that we say from Venezuela. So it's very complicated, but in the most of the things we are similar. So, but we have difference, but we are more similar than different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different cultures too. Sometimes it's difficult to like to everybody.
Yeah.
So it's complicated. Yes.
It's going to heat up fast, Michael. Go watch it, please.
What we got going on here?
It's looking hot, that
Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
This
I really like that because I've been watching. Um, Last year, I was um, on my free time. I see some series from Turkish people, and they really work the steel very well. The people from Turkey, so I really like it, and be see many videos about it, and of course about the all this empire that they build with the Turcomanos. I really like it, and I think that is a profession that needs a lot of work. You see all these works he's done for making piece of art. It's complicated, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
Oh yes. It's like creating blockchain. Everybody say, "Oh, it's easy," but it's not easy. I know that.
No.
It's not easy even building a web page or building something so simple like I don't know anything online. I don't want to see how difficult it will be to get into a blockchain. It's complicated.
Yeah.
so Binary
Hi.
earlier when the billet was still in billet form,
Okay.
well, this big,
Yeah.
the other one that was in the fire, it fell. It fell. So if you want to do a drop forward for me, 250 in rain.
I've got to transfer some RTM to my wallet. I haven't got any on there. I forgot to put some on. I've got to do it. Unless someone else on the stream's got some at Stacey.
Yeah. Yeah, I got from Stacy. You want me to send 250 to everybody?
250 to the chat.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to do an active rain, so get ready to click.
Yeah. So if you want some rain, what do you want them to say, Scherm?
What do I want them to say? I want to say integrated.
Integrated. If you say integrated, we'll get some rain going.
Bring the water over. We're gonna start doing some wet forge in there, Sadie. So, okay.
All right, we got some integrated. All right, rain's coming. Get ready to click.
There we go. Awesome stuff. All right, guys. If you only joined us for the CryptoSmith side of the stream, we will give you a small recap of the Raptoreum update stream. We talked about we had a Battlefield 1942 knife tournament where Mike from iNodes won that. We've changed the stream structure, a bit more quick fire and a bit more organized. We will be working more on the production side of things to polish things up better, but we'll get in there, and we're going to be working much more on getting this better and more professional. We've talked about that Nando released another grab of his assets that the development team have been working on. He created an asset that was unique with a supply of one, and he also demonstrated time lock transactions on the assets side of the chain as well. Dex trade of lock withdrawals, it wasn't us. That will be sorted come tomorrow, hopefully, from what they're saying. Solo and hybrid mining is now live on Flockpool with the hard work and with Delgon and his team over there. We've got a new gaming section coming to the website, which will link to tournaments that are upcoming and also the games that are in development as well, which will be featuring the assets that Smith is creating with the knives and things like that, and that keyring that Saluz Thyself has won today as well. We'll be linking that all through that section of the site, just to join things up and get things more unified over there. The NowP team have released their white paper that you can check out at their Twitter. It's also on their Discord in the announcement side of things. The Spanish team have worked on a magazine stroke flip book. The first issue features Try, and they're going to be doing that as a weekly thing from now on. Possibly going to be sending them the stream guide over to include as a recap in Spanish and other languages on that side of things as well. We've had some small issues with the Explorer in producing APIs and other things as well. You might see some issues also regarding that in Raptor Wings, because that works on the back of the Explorer, but Charlie is working on that, and all should be good once he's figured it out, but he will sort it out. So that's generally the recap of the stream that we had, and if you want to check that out in full, head over to the start of this stream where you will find all that information. Okay, Smith, where are we at now?
I had a bit of a hiccup here.
Oh,
Just
that
on the
didn't
end,
look
had a bit
good,
of a-
right?
Yeah.
Crack?
No. It's good that
No?
way. It's just doubled over on itself. Now I gotta either A, cut it off, which is probably the quicker thing to do. I don't need all this anyways.
Okay.
So I'll get Junior here to go and snip that off on the bandsaw.
All right. Well, you've
Now-
you've literally got like 20 minutes. Do you think this is even possible?
Nope.
Well, I think are we going to stick with the time? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with the time.
Okay,
So if we
okay.
go over, we go over. And we'll just split it into two.
All right. Okay. All good then.
So, but while we're working on that, we are working on the Tonto as well. So we've already done the handle portion,
Okay.
and now we are working on the upper portion. I'll be right back.
Nice.
Had to make sure he was using the right bandsaw. We're looking good.
Good.
So we're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah?
pop that in, straighten it up a little bit. It doesn't like going through the roller's curve. And this, we're just gonna
I think Piggy's right in there. He says somewhere along the way
gotta watch this. I told you. It'll melt
he was
in a
trying to
heartbeat.
connect, but then he disconnected. I think it was the internet. It was not good.
All right. Yeah, it's all cool.
Yeah, now I can make a video with Piggy again for the community. This time I have an auricular, so the last time I didn't have one, and the noise and the voices was terrible. But this time I think it's going to be great. I will invite him to the community again to make a video.
Okay, sounds good. So, how fluent is Piggy in Spanish?
He's doing great all the time. I think he he speak more languages, Chinese, some other language.
Yeah.
I think he's done great with the languages, huh?
Yeah, he's good with languages. I just wondered how good his Spanish was.
No, he's good. He's like me with the Portuguese.
All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm having problems with the Portuguese, but I can understand most of the words. Yes, yes. It's just it's a matter of time and practice. I can do too much. Are you from England, Binarai, don't you?
Yeah, I'm in England. Yes.
Okay. I visited England like 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I was in London, close to a place. Well, actually, it was. I stayed there for like one day, but in the airport, I couldn't get out because I was waiting for my flight. But I take a bus around the airport.
Okay.
It was something like a touristic, and then come back again because I have to still wait for my flight. I didn't want to go so far.
Yeah.
I was 20 years ago. It was beautiful, very nice, everything. I was in Gatwick Airport, close to the whole thing there.
Well.
Well, I'd say London isn't actually England according to the English, right? Right.
Oh, I mean Gatwick Airport around there. I wouldn't say that was a prominent sort of area to showcase England. I mean, I've been to
20 years ago.
Yeah, I've been to Gatwick many
20 years
times.
ago. Yeah.
I mean, but personally for me, I don't think I wouldn't consider London like a very English place.
Yeah.
London is a brand. It's not really an English place. I mean, you could go to most English towns all around England, and generally they're the same sort of quaint English design. But London is a world city. It's an international place, and it's got over 300 different languages spoken in London. So,
It's very touristy, right? It's more of a tourist.
It's
thing,
it's more of a touristy thing.
proper English.
And the buses are not the same in any other place in England. You don't get the taxis the same in any other place in England other than London. So, what you see there is not how things are.
Actually, it was not 20 years ago. It was 25 years ago.
Oh, was it?
I was very young.
Well, you were 19,
years old.
18.
No,
right, okay.
actually, it was 18. Yeah,
Yeah.
18. And yeah, it was like 25 years ago, a little bit more. I was traveling to Sweden many times. I got a girlfriend in Sweden, and I live in Margarita Island in Venezuela. And I was young, and these Swedish girls used to come like tourists to my country. So I get in love with one Swedish girl from Sweden. I live in Sweden actually for a year, and I visited some places in Europe. I was a crazy young guy who didn't care too much about anything, so I was like traveling everywhere. I've been in Portugal, in Sweden, in Denmark. I've been in Holland, in many places. Like
Bring that.
25 years ago.
It's awesome.
I miss that time.
Yeah. What's the most favorite place you've ever been to?
The most favorite place I've ever been? Well, I think it was Florida. I visited the United States, and I think the most beautiful place I seen was Florida. I really liked it too much. The whole thing, it was beautiful, and that was like that was when I was 19. That was when I was 23. That was like 21 years ago. Yes, it was beautiful. I really like it. It was the old Florida,
Yeah.
old Miami Beach.
Yeah, back in
all
the
beaches
80s.
there. Oh yes, back in the 80s.
That
and it
was Florida's heyday.
It was something else. It was something different. I like Sweden, of course. It was the whole winter and the cold, and we was making car races over a nice lake, a nice lake. We make races and we do crazy things in Sweden. But my experience with my life in Florida. I lived in Florida for 3 months. I was visiting my brother and my sister-in-law. They was living there in Sweden, on Florida, and Florida in the 80s, 90s, it was fantastic. It is the most beautiful memories I have was
Kill the
from
horse.
that place.
Kill the horse.
Yeah,
I really
I've been to Miami, but it wasn't like it was on the films.
But when did you go? It
I
was
went.
right.
Well, I've been a couple of times, but I went about 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, too recent.
Yeah.
I don't know, but 20 years ago it was something different. I really like it, and I know beautiful beaches because from Venezuela you have paradise there and nice people everywhere. But I don't know, on Florida that days uh, it was something different. I really like it. I enjoyed that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was my best time because I was like 20, 23 years, and I was I was in my
Heyday,
my
having a
best
good
moments
time.
of my life,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
Well,
that. I don't know.
maybe our children will grow up and they'll think, "Oh, remember that time, when I was in my 20s." And no, your son has left home, yeah. So
Oh yeah.
he's probably having the time of his life right now. And when he grows up, he'll be all old and grumpy, and he'll be complaining about how things are now and how they used to be, and
Yes.
and our perception of now is like we're looking at the past, thinking, "Well, the past was better." So I think I think as you age, you just get tired about what's going on, don't you?
You get
Oh
tired of
yes.
change. You just want everything to be the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. My son is having a beautiful time in Chile now. He's in love for his first time, so he's living with this nice, beautiful girl, and and he's having a great time right now. Of course, he's getting old now because he have to pay rent. He have to live by his own, and he's getting
Responsibilities.
responsibilities. Yeah, but I think he's enjoying that. Yeah, I think he like it very much. I'm happy for that. It's bad that that I'm away from him, but it's good because he's having the life. He's having his own life, so it is
Yep.
part of the life.
well, yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got to learn and you've got to live your life and make your own mistakes, haven't you, to really
Or
Oh
to
yes.
really do well. Sometimes, I mean, I hate to think of my own son and daughter, doing their own thing and going out in the big world, but you've just got to let them get on with it, haven't you?
yeah, I mean, you survived, right? Figure it out.
Yeah.
That leads me to this part right here. If I can interject.
Sure thing.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Hit the like. Smash that like.
But
That's,
why? Why would we do that, Sherm?
Well, you should do that. This way you don't miss your stream. Of course.
And what
And
about
any of
the
the updates.
what about the project? Does it help
Yeah,
the
well,
project at all?
it'll help the project, get the stream out there for the that YouTube algorithm. The
Yeah.
more people see the project, of course.
And tap the bell as well so you'll get notified as soon as this new stream is up. If you don't tap the bell, it'll just appear in your search.
Yeah, you want the alerts.
Okay, we're coming into we've got about 10 minutes left, Smith.
Oh, good. 'Cause that's all it's going to take.
Oh, really?
And then 10 more, right?
Just 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
10 more. 10 more for 2 more 10s.
10 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is gonna
Come together. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna look. So, what can you tell us about the actual metal, that Magume Gane, is it?
It's been highly sought after by royalty for centuries.
Why is that?
I don't. Yeah, I'm just blowing smoke. So what it is it's not an amalgamation. It's not. The two metals would actually have to mix. It is a lamination of non-ferrous metals, and the name itself is Japanese, and it means wood grain or eye metal. Both are kind of loose translations, but essentially they come back around to being Makume Gane. And so the purpose of that is simply because you make metal look like wood. So technically, you could call Damascus steel Makume Gane as well. But Makume Gane specifically speaks to non-ferrous metals, in this case, brass and copper.
Gotcha.
You're not going to get this done, are you, Smith? You're not. It's not going to happen. 7 minutes.
That's
7 minutes.
yeah, no, that I thought we already established that like
Yeah.
10 minutes ago. Then
He didn't believe you.
oh no, he's
Yeah.
been burned before.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Nope.
Well, we are approaching the end of the stream. I hope you all enjoyed the structure that we've got. If there's anything you feel that we should change or add to the structure, then let us
keep
know.
it to yourself. Oh,
Don't
sorry.
tell us.
We weren't on the same page there, Finer. I am sorry. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so if there's anything you feel we need to add into the stream, let us know. Anything you want to see on the Smith side of things, by all means, let us know. We're here to try and improve it and make it better and make it bigger and make it more informative for everyone, and just provide a better experience overall and something.
Yeah. And I want to double down on that. If you have any things you'd like to see on my side of things, then yeah, don't hesitate to reach out, because a man can only come up with so many ideas without having to go to Chat GPT. don't make me do it, okay? Give me some ideas.
From the AI.
Well, I actually like it. I think it's very good. But listen, something. I wanted to have one of these things that Smith is creating. Where I can buy that?
Well, the things that he creates, he'll head it. We have a bidding channel at the Raptoreum Discord, so you can place your bid for whatever he creates in that channel. Usually, when he's finished creating something, then he'll let us know. Then we'll start the bid for it, and then we're going to be having these running for the week until the next stream starts, just like we did today, where Saluz Thyself won the keyring. So we'll be doing that probably at the end of the next stream, because we're not going to be completed on this one.
I think Alejandro might be talking about additional pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, do you want something custom separate?
Well,
or like
I
could make a run of these things.
I was thinking to buy this beautiful thing that he showed. It was in a little black box. I like that.
Oh yeah, you want the keychain? Well, that's already sold. It's done. It's gone. But maybe if you watch for another and you're here for another stream, maybe you might be able to get something that's made.
I'm sure there'll be more of those blockchain keychains made before as well. the
I will
numbered
be
black
watching
cane one.
more. I will be watching more this place that you got on the Discord, so I can see if I can bet for one of
Yeah,
the
try
things.
and
It's
get one of
making
these. Yeah.
fantastic.
Yep.
I think long time ago somebody promised me some shirt from Raptoreum, but they never sent it to me.
All
You know,
right, all
I
right.
got one of those same promises as well. I heard the same story. You know, I still haven't seen my T-shirt yet either. Just gonna
Well, you
say.
know, I mean, my only argument is I'm a night owl. I'm awake at the night when everything's closed, and I'm asleep in the day when the shops are closed. So I'm not really up to take things to the store to get them posted. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's no excuse really, because they can just come and collect from the house at any time. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, guys. It's difficult to send that from one country to another, and it doesn't work. Actually, with the same that it's going to spend on the shipping,
Go ahead
I
and
can
close
buy
it.
one here and make it
Close it up. Yeah, hang on.
make it done here. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. But I really
Yeah,
like it what
eventually.
Smith is doing. I cannot find somebody who can do the same things here, and if I find somebody who can do something similar, that will cost me an
Other
eyes
way.
for my
Other
web.
way. Oh, hold on.
Okay, so at the end of the next stream, we'll start the well, hopefully, if this is completed at the end of the next stream, we'll start a new fresh auction for this 32 gig USB, and yeah, you might be able to get that Bitka dinner. You could have your well, I wouldn't recommend putting your private keys on there, but you could you could store something on there. Something useful.
Yeah, I wanted to do a hardware wallet, but and I probably will. I think this is kind of really just the ghost run of that.
Yep.
And then we'll do a hardware wallet. I've been threatening to do it for some time here, and this is, I think, kind of the proverbial toe in the water.
All right, well, you're going to have to get your proverbial toe out of the water now, because we're going to close this stream right now.
Gonna say our goodbyes.
Oh, I hate it already.
Hey, Smith, how old is your son, Smith? My son is 10 years old. I have three sons, one 19, the other 14, and the little one 10 years old. How old is your son?
My son's 10. I have 14, 12, 10, and 5.
Ah, okay.
I have 4 hooligans, yeah.
Yeah.
2 of which I'm also going to say, upon request, we are setting up RTM wallets through Zelcore for the 2 that help with this stream. Binary will get together and maybe we'll do a little bit of optics on that if you so wish. But yeah, just kind of next generation put some stuff together, and they help out in the stream if you guys wanted to throw something their way. And if not, it's fine. But upon request, we're going to set up those wallets and
Absolutely.
start
Yes.
them early.
Hey.
Nice.
Yes.
We'll sort something
Nice.
out. Well done, Salute Thyself, for winning today's keyring. I hope you are happy with that. It's pretty cool. I would like it myself, but I wasn't gonna pay that much for it, bro. But you know.
Oh, guys, I really appreciate that you invite me today. I'm very happy, and I really enjoyed to be here with you guys. I hope you invite me again in the future.
Absolutely, it's been
Awesome. Yeah,
awesome
definitely.
having you on. Thanks, Charlie, for coming on. I know you had to quickly get off because of the something to do with family. Thanks, Smith, for doing another great stream, and thanks, Scherm, for being on here. And hopefully next week we might have Viral back as well. He's currently not feeling the best. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you for another Raptoreum stream next week and another Smith stream where we will continue the 32 gig Magumi Gane, is it?
Makube
Gane.
Mokume Matata.
Or as they say, Mokume Magane.
And on that note, catch you later.
See you later,
Bye.
guys.
Yeah. Bye.